Thank you for the introduction. I will here share a few remarks about the two new programs. And its exciting aspect of it. For the past 2 to 3 years, the team at the Dharma Buddhist University, DRBU, we've been looking at the landscape of higher education in this nation. We look at, as Dr. Rohan mentioned earlier, the theological model, the Buddhist studies model, the psychology model, and the area study model. We looked at all the major universities and the quote-unquote the Buddhist university currently. And we discover that out of all these established models and deeply reflect on where we come from as an institution, as what Shifu had left us, what attribute, what essence do we want to keep and introduce and incorporate in the new program? And then we are very excited here, as Stacy mentioned earlier, we now have reached a solution that's, as Stacy just briefly described, that's 2 degrees based on studying of primary text. So under this new model, we allow the faculty and the student to access the sutras, the shastras, the primary, major primary great books directly. So this is something quite important. This is to say that by studying the wisdom directly of Shurangama Sutra, Avatanska Sutra, and so on and so forth, as the main experience of an undergraduate degree. Now, as we're looking forward for the university for the next 2 to 3 years, even though we'll be operating under the auspice of the state approval, we are about to embark on the next aspect of next phase of the university by going after a WASC approval, meaning an accredited university with this recognition from other universities and approval. Therefore, our students, once they complete a degree here, their degree and the credit could be accepted by other universities or graduate schools or employers. It will also allow them to be recognized by the government for the institution to open ourselves to a wide variety of resources that's currently not available to us. So, as we embark on this journey, and a part of self-study and reflection requires the faculty administrator to actually articulate Buddhist principles and teaching of wisdom into the construct of the modern education framework. So, what does that mean? At one time, I actually realized that in a group discussion, we're actually articulating Buddhism, introducing it into the modern world. So these are ancient principles and wisdoms. Now that we need to articulate it, translate them, quote unquote, and then explain it in the modern education construct. That process is Dharma coming to the West. Is allowing people to understand what Buddhist principle is and what the principle of wisdom is. And we can use that as the basis of our university and our program. So that itself is a very exciting prospect. And after, with this primary text model, another aspect of this is that we will be the first such Buddhist organization, a Buddhist university, to mount that program that's truly integrated and authentic and honest to Buddhism. And we believe that after we achieve accreditation, we will become standards for other Buddhist universities to come, and we intend to set the standard high. In closing, I want to mention that I'm really blessed and I feel privileged to be working with an outstanding group of faculty and administrators, and many of the people are on the stage here and in the audience today. It's that we have a cross-section of 2 or 3 generations of senior disciples and younger people and learning and trying to recreate in the spirit and the environment where the Shifu founded this place. So I just want to let people know that we're about to announce these 2 new programs. This is actually our first weekend and to talk to this larger group people, and as well as people on the web to say that we are about to launch. Stay tuned and come and ask us questions and stop by our booth and pick up more information. Appreciate it.